Did you have Olivia served this morning?
As we speak, all of her legal rights as your wife have been revoked. Penalties instituted, her half of the Beacon Hotel reverts to you. I'll begin drawing up the divorce papers.
No.
But I thought that you...
I won't be divorcing her.
Then why are you confiscating everything that she owns?
What about my son? Did you draw up his papers?
Divesting Phillip's going to be a little more complicated. He has his own stock in Spaulding Enterprises, his own investments in his own...
Yes, because I gave them to him on a silver platter, and I can take them away.
Over my dead body.
Call me from the office and work on what we discussed.
I'll try, but I'm not going to promise anything.
Just do it.
Oh, my. Aren't we the bully this morning?
Stay out of this, Alexandra. You've done enough. You knew what was going on, and you stood
All
by
right,
and
Olivia
allowed them...
and Phillip were merely saying goodbye. Before your wedding.
Yeah, it looked more like a hello to me.
So they were attracted to each other. They didn't act on it.
Yeah. Is this supposed to make me feel good? This noble sacrifice of not acting on it? I'm not a fool, Alexandra. They will pay.
Well, what? Scorched earth? I mean, you want to ruin Olivia, ruin Phillip, drive them both away?
No, she's not going away. Just call this a warning. Tough love, if you will. When she sees how much she has to lose.
Lose? Alan, you're taking. Do you think she's really going to respond to this kind of...
Yes, I do. She may be passionate, but she's realistic. She'll come back. It's like training a thoroughbred. You harness her, but you don't break her spirit.
Oh, Alan, you are impossible! Oh!
She's going to have my child.
Oh, Alan, you are truly living in a fairy tale. All right, you are going to lose Olivia. I can't seem to stop that. But where Phillip is concerned, you will not take one thing away from him, and I will see to that.
You're acting as if Phillip is the injured party here, Alexandra.
Oh, it sure as hell isn't you, Alan, after all the tricks you've pulled. And now this. I mean, Phillip loves you.
He loves my wife. He's coveted her ever since she got here. He's coveted everything of mine his entire life.
All right, stop. You're scaring me, Alan. Are you really have that short a memory, or are you truly deranged?
Well, I'm just stating the truth, that's all.
Oh, Alan, have you forgotten all the years that Phillip never wanted to be anything at all like you, no part of the business, nowhere near you? Honestly, it's a miracle he came back at all.
Maybe it would have been better if he didn't come back. He's done nothing but compete with me. Now he's trying the ultimate revenge of stealing my wife. Well, he is not going to do it because she is mine. I will make that message to him loud and clear if I have to take away everything he owns.
So, Alan, this strategy of yours, Olivia comes back to you begging forgiveness, and poor Phillip's out in the cold struggling, and... You know, this fight that you want so badly can only really happen if everyone wants to play. If everyone cares how much they hurt you.
They'll suffer because they've earned it.
Well, I can take the guilt away from them. I can break the chain that you're trying to strangle them with.
Really? What are you going to
do? You back off, Alan. Or I will tell Olivia and Phillip the truth that you faked your own heart attack. Once Phillip and Olivia find out that when you were in that hospital bed looking so pathetic, you were lying to them the whole time, and you were manipulated Olivia into marrying you and using their guilt and playing on it. How bad do you think they're going to feel, Alan, about anything they've done?
Say whatever you like, Alexandra. They won't believe.
Oh, sure they will.
Don't count on it, because I've got the doctor.
What?
The medical record, the
for.
EKGs. It'll look a lot better than your evidence, which is nothing.
Well, I don't need evidence. They'll believe me because it's the truth. It sounds so right. It is so you, Alan. Now, what's it going to be? Are you going to leave Phillip alone, or do I have to tell him and Olivia the truth?
Tell me the truth about what?
evidence. Because Philip and Olivia will believe me because it's true. Faking your own heart attack, it is so you. So, what's it going to be, Alan? Are you going to leave Philip alone? Or do I have to tell Philip and Olivia the truth?
Tell me the truth about what?
You weren't expected, Olivia. Alexandra and I are having a private conversation.
I heard my name, Alan.
I repeat, Alexandra and I are having a private conversation.
Alan, really? Is that any way to speak to your bride? I mean, surely Olivia has a right to join in our little chat. Well, what do you say, Alan? Can Olivia come in and play?
You know what, Alexandra, with all due respect, I didn't come here to interrupt what you guys were talking about. I just wanted to speak with my husband, and I'd like to do it in private, if you don't mind.
Well, Alexandra, I guess we'll have to put that other matter to rest.
Oh, well, we can wake it up later.
I'm sure you'd like that, wouldn't you? You wanted something?
I want to know why you're doing this to me.
Ah, the prenup.
Yes, the prenup.
What's the matter? Did I forget to cross the T's and dot the I's?
Don't patronize me, Alan. You have half the beacon and whatever else I agreed to when I signed my life away to you.
Well, I hope you didn't come to me for sympathy. You knew the terms of that agreement the moment you signed it. Any infidelity was cause for me to act. Now, I just wasn't counting on you carousing on the way to the altar.
Messed up! Okay, I've admitted it. I've apologized to you. You're like a dog with a bone. You won't let this go.
Maybe it's because I can't get the image of you and Phillip running in my head like a videotape. Kind of puts a new spin on the phrase, may the best man win.
I didn't tell you about the tape because I'd already put the whole situation behind me. Forgive me for trying to spare your feelings.
Yes, well, actions speak louder than words.
Oh, give up the cliches. I hurt you. I'm sorry. I wish life were more like that videotape and I could rewind it and erase the whole thing, okay? But I can't. I want to save our marriage. Look, we can keep trying to out-hurt each other, or we can throw in the towel now and just try to build a life together. You know what I want. It's your call.
If I'm revenge, Olivia, well, I'm not.
So enforcing the prenup, that's, what, a prelude to a divorce?
That's not what I want either.
So this is just a not-so-subtle reminder that I hurt you. Oh, Alan, trust me. I know I did.
Do you have any idea how deeply you hurt me? I have never felt pain like this before in my life, Olivia, and I would be damned if I ever let you make me feel this way again.
You know what? You're angry and you are entitled. But I love you. And I just want a chance to prove to you how much to be your wife. That's all I want.
Well, that's what I want, too.
Well, Ellen. I promise you I won't let anything come between us ever again.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You need more than just my word. Forget about Phillip. I swear to you, he feels as bad about this as I do, maybe even worse. You know what, let's not talk about him. Let's talk about us, okay? Look, he's not an issue. He's not. Whatever led up to that kiss, whatever we felt for each other, it is dead and buried.
You don't understand my son, Olivia. Phillip is the kind of man who pushes his feelings underneath the rug. He will tell you that he feels nothing for you just to appease you. But if you look under the rug, you will find that they are still there, and I will be damned if I allow him to seduce my wife again.
Well, no, you can't put all this on him. Look, if you're going to blame anyone, you have to blame me. I'm the one who started this months ago. I was angry with you and I acted out.
It is not your fault. He has been competing with me and fighting with me.
Listen to me, because whatever happens between us, I could not live with myself if I caused a rip between you and your son.
So much for dead and buried.
Alan, please. Phillip is bent over.
I don't want to hear Phillip's name again. If he doesn't mean that too much to you, why do you keep defending him? and I know my son. He has been competing and fighting with me most of his life.
Alan, what does that make me? Some kind of prize? I'm a trophy wife to you?
No, Olivia. You are the most exciting, headstrong, and beautiful woman that I have ever known. And I understand why Phillip is jealous of me and has decided to go after you.
Do you really honestly think that everything that's happened is about you? That he's out to get you? Alan, I'm not gonna let you do this, okay? Because Phillip is a good man. And I'm not defending him when I tell you that he never wanted to hurt you. He almost died of guilt when you had your heart attack.